Member countries of River Nile, the world's largest river, came together on Friday, 22nd February 2019 in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Nile Basin Initiative, NBI. High-profile delegations from member countries attended the celebrations that included panel discussion by experts, songs and speeches. The anniversary takes up the theme Stronger Together, and this is the time for the NBI member states to celebrate commendable achievements.
Since the initiative have done a lot through different programs, as I said, initially through a shared vision program, which have 7 projects which were aimed at establishing a conducive environment for cooperation, nurturing cooperation, but also creating a confidence among member countries. This project mainly focused on capacity building, where officials or professionals from the member countries were trained in the transboundary water resource, and some PhDs and the master's scholarship were given to basin countries' professionals. But also there was a program of stakeholder involvement, so that really the member countries understand the necessity of coming together to manage the shared resource.
This important event was the opportunity to focus on stimulating region-wide awareness regarding the development, protection, conservation and sustainable management for the River Nile Basin and its resources for the benefit of citizens of all the riparian countries that share the Nile waters. These projects, like the Nile itself, span across national borders and play an integral part in achieving not only water security, but also food and energy security, as well as eradicating poverty in the Nile Basin. The Nile Council of Ministers, NILECOM, during its 26th annual meeting held in August 2018 in Burundi, agreed to declare 2019 as the year of the Nile Basin. With the declaration in mind, some of the NILECOM members remarked on the key challenges and also encouraged the commitment of member states.
I also encourage member states in the Nile Basin Initiative to adopt an integrated water resources management approach that prioritizes both water management and landscape restoration. We have seen that many of the challenges faced by the River Nile and its tributaries begin upstream in our farmlands, degraded forests, and mining sites. In addition, we must utilize new technologies to improve the efficiency of our water use. New irrigation techniques, including drip irrigation, lining water channels, reducing evaporation, and climate-smart agriculture can be adopted to achieve this goal.
Nile Day, organized annually, marks the historic day on February 22, 1999, when ministers of water affairs from the Nile Basin Member States, otherwise known as the Nile Council of Ministers, launched the Nile Basin Initiative in Dar es Salaam. This is the time to recognize the benefits from the River Nile. The event was an opportunity to award school children who participated in a drawing competition organized by the NBI in partnership with Rwanda's Ministry of Environment. The third runner-up won $100, while the second received $200 and the first $300.
I'm very thankful for the award. It's very helpful to my school and to my teacher.
Through capacity building, generation of policies and knowledge products, the NBI supports member states and people of the Nile Basin to better manage the shared water resources. To date, 30,000 people have benefited from capacity building activities through the NBI, while 10,000 knowledge products have been produced and 16 strategies that provide policy directions for member states on transboundary aspects, formulated with support from development partners including European Union, World Bank and the German government.
The World Bank, together with development partners, continue to support the NBI as it provides a neutral platform for dialogue among the parties sharing the Nile waters. We encourage the Nile countries to continue to strive for an all-inclusive cooperation and to use the NBI and other cooperative mechanisms to help address the development challenges of all the riparians.
The European Union is very proud of being a key player and in this path and in this adventure, and our support has taken the form of different forms of support, including the pooling of resources into the World Bank, Nile Basin and Siwa Trust funds. And currently, with Germany's Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, we are financing a 13.5 million euro program that supports the neutral technical cooperation platform provided to the NBI, thus informing the ongoing political discussions with reliable technical data. It is all about helping Nile countries to achieve their shared vision of sustainable development through the equitable use and sharing of the benefits of the water resources.
Ministers present and founders of the NBI recognized the need for a permanent cooperation mechanism, which can only happen if a maximum of 6 countries ratify the Cooperation Framework Agreement. As this mighty river snakes its way to the Mediterranean Sea from its various sources down south, it feeds more than 250 million people who live within the Nile Basin boundaries.
I burst my banks to fertilize the soil. I ebb and flow in constant rhythm, with life and sustenance for all. I am one of the mighty rivers of Mother Earth. I am the Nile. I am the Nile.
The entire watershed of the river is shared by 11 countries and offers significant potential for cooperative management and development.